Hello and welcome to this very short presentation, which basically previews our full webinar that we're holding on the 27th of October for the CIPS L6m4 exam. The webinar itself will last at least 2 hours. We're going to review the theme. Hopefully we'll make sure you pass first time. I'll be leading the webinar. I'm an experienced MCIPS tutor. It's highly recommended. We've run this for many years now and very high pass rates. We'll look at the pre-release theme. I'll provide full revision notes, additional readings. We'll go in detail through exam technique. There'll be question and answer session, a video recording available, and you get a link to the meeting on receipt of your payment. Feedback from the last one there, I've just copied and pasted without the names, some highly satisfied customers. It made preparing for the exam easier. I received passed the module. Happy to inform you, merit. You rescued and reassured a stressed out student. So some good feedback there. To book your place, go on to Eventbrite. There's a £5 discount if you book it before the 4th of November. We also sell revision guides and online mock exams for all your other CIPS units. Although hopefully if you're on L6m4, this should be your last module. So some quick tips then. Preparing, it is about researching literature, being able to justify arguments through evidence. The CIPS guidance talks about primary data and secondary data. Primary means you go and collect it, but you don't need to do that. It's not a requirement to conduct primary research. So the vast majority of your secondary research is all you need to do. It's evidence-based, so we need evidence. Good answers demonstrated they understood carbon neutral and were able to adapt their knowledge to the question and provided relevant examples and included evidence of having consulted external sources. But it's not a theory essay. You need evidence such as surveys, research, reports, expert opinions, examples from your practice or your research. You need to reference these, and we'll very briefly mention referencing. So referencing, this is what CIPS say. When you come into the exam, we're not expecting you to write proper Harvard referencing, but we do need you to give us some insight as to what sort of sources you use to do your research, and you know where you've found the particular bits of information will strengthen your response and give response credibility. Although, as I say, we do understand it's difficult in exam conditions to do formal referencing. We're not expecting that, but give us some evidence. Who says that? Kirsty, the awarding assessment manager at CIPS. My comment on that is then you need to demonstrate research, that you've done some. You need to maybe comment on the validity and reliability. You need to say who did the research. Most important, was it CIPS, Deloitte, or Accenture or somebody? Was it primary research? Was it opinion? Large scale? Where? Who was questioned? When? So we don't want research that's 20 years old. You need to reference the source and comment. As a minimum, try and get the source and the year, such as Deloitte 2021, or you could just say the latest CIPS Hayes report found. So as a minimum, who did it? Better still, something like in Deloitte's annual survey of CPOs, over 500 were interviewed from a wide range of industries in the USA. Support your arguments by referencing, and providing examples is a reference. Research from Deloitte, KPMG, and several other leading consultants all recognise cybercrime is a problem. That's referencing. Several recent reports, such as Future Challenges by Everstream, have suggested talent is a major challenge. Good example. Another example there, and there. So there are different ways you can reference. Future challenges. This is the module. So it is about the future. It isn't about now. So make sure you don't just concentrate on short-term issues. It is future, emerging, future, emerging, future. So Q1 comes from here, Q2 from here. 2 questions only, 2 hours, no bullets, writing paragraphs, give examples, keep relating to the theme. Relate to the future, link Q1 to purchase and supply, Q2 to the profession. There's a nice video there from CIPS giving you some guidance. A bit more guidance, introduction. Don't write all you know about the theme. You must link the theme to the question, such as how it will impact on skills. Provide referenced evidence, and we've covered that briefly. Provide examples, see so what. Finish with a conclusion that's evaluative. So we've already said the structure, introduction, no bullets, main body, conclude, define key terms, basic, you should all be good at that now with your journey through CIPS. Introduction, you'll need a separate one for both questions, which you need to think about before you go into the exam. So depending what the theme is, you need to think about preparing 2 different introductions. Word count, probably 700 to 800 for each question. But negative points, short paragraphs or lists of points aren't going to get you marks. And if you only write 200 to 400, you'll fail. So you need to evaluate. You need to provide strengths and weaknesses and come to a conclusion. So common weaknesses, not evaluating. To help you evaluate, think of so what. Sainsbury's haven't invested in IT, that's just description. The so what test, add something to that. This has led to increased costs and makes them uncompetitive. That's analysis. It has resulted in more analysis. This is a major problem illustrated by evaluation. So by using this so what test and using connective words, we can evaluate. CIPS and most exam bodies are very keen on connective words and phrases, and we were using some in the so what test. What is connective words and phrases? So it flows. The extract says one reason for this is, a possible consequence is, this has led to, as a result, therefore. Really good line of chain of reasoning there. We can simply just use these connective words, cause and effect words, and link them into our sentences. So these are very good connective words. And conclusion, how the examiner you're finishing, make sure you answer the question and summarize, conclude your thoughts. Lastly, finally, the main command words, really, no matter what they say, you'll need to evaluate. And these are the main words you're going to get asked in your exam. This is the syllabus. There are 2 learning outcomes. So Q1 comes from here, Q2 here, and a good summary of that is shown on this slide. So you have to link the theme to the question, which can come from any one of the 3 assessment criteria. So one of the questions will be from here, 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 and Q2 will come from one of these 3. We know that. And here are the possible questions. Discuss how the theme will impact on skills. Discuss risks and challenges posed by the theme. Challenges of the theme. So have a look at these possible questions, and we'll go through this in the webinar in great detail. So book your place. Limited offer, £5 discount. Remember, we do sell other stuff. If you don't want to attend the webinar or can't, you can just buy the materials. They're available on our website there. And if you go down the page, you'll find this drop-down menu and you can make a suitable selection. Other modules we've said already are there in revision materials. You can visit website, email for more information. So I hope you found this useful. And if you think you're going to benefit, please go to Eventbrite and book your place. And good luck in your exams. Thank you.